Hello and welcome back. This is what I've achieved from the end of the last episode, and I must say I had a lot of fun trying to get the tracks as they should be, or should I say the way I want them to be. Also to be practical as well. I'm gonna guide you through it in a minute. I just want to show. Somebody asked me how do I do straight lines. Well, it's quite simple. So if you take a station, for example, and just place it, and then take any road you want. I'll choose medium street, and then drag the street all the way as far as you want. You can see when it's straight, it's gonna snap. So take that, and then the first snap point that you have in here, close to the station, drag that out, and that's a perfect 90-degree angle. Again, make sure it snaps. So the closer you get, the harder the slower the pace that it moves is. So if you do that, that's a 90-degree angle. Now if you want to do the other side as well, you more or less you're not going to make it straight as the other one. So what I do is just delete this bit of road just like that, and keep that one, and then do the same in here, and then keep it flat if you want it flat. But that's the way you get good junctions without lumps. And now that's a 90-degree angle as well. If you drag the other one back, that's going to be a perfect angle. If you want to do this road as well, what I do is I take some tracks and just snap it to the road. Make sure you don't have that arrow, because if you do have it, it's not snapped. So you can see when it snaps, the arrow disappears. So you take as many as you want. Let's say 4, 5, and 6. And then if you delete the last 3 ones, so you get the same height as the road, you can now just go back and get something like that to be parallel with the tracks. Make sure it's flat. And then if you snap it like this, you might get a 90-degree angle, or you might not. But if you drag it out a bit, that's a 90-degree angle. You delete that, and that's how you do it. So hopefully that will help you out. I'm just gonna get rid of those, and I'm gonna go and show you my masterpiece. Oh, should I say masterpiece? Right, okay. This is Principe, and I'm very pleased how it turned up. The station looks amazing. This bit of bridge in here looks quite nice. What else? The airport, I placed 2. I don't know what's the reason, but I'll probably use them in the future. Also, Flemington, it's not different, a lot different. So the station is now working. I've connected the circular, so we have now a complete circular eastbound. We have trains on it, the same trains that we used to have. We have Flemington westbound circular. There's no trains in there. What else? I think there's a bus route. Yeah, Flemington Airport transfer route. That's the one that takes the passengers to the airport. And then we have one coming from Principe. Same idea, dropping passengers here. Right, we have this bridge here, and then we go further along. Now I've changed the cargo station here, just for future. It goes into the tunnel. I've also extended those because 2 of those are going to go into Bolton as a commuter service, so from Bolton to Principe, and 2 are going to go into Yunkai. That's going to be another circular that goes around. I really like this bridge, tunnel, sorry. I can't wait to see the trains coming out. Maybe I can manage to get a shot, 2 of them coming out in the same time. I think that's been placed there since the last episode. New mills, that's been there as well. I've extended this freight line and is now connected to the bricks factory. I really like this bridge as well, how it turned up. I might not be able to get the other side without deleting it a bit and make it flat, but for now we're only going to use that side, so it should be plenty for us. I think that's about it. If I do remember any things that I've done, I'll just show them. So I set up most of the lines. This is going to be new mills food and brick transfer line. So the idea is set up a train that's taking bricks from here into this station, and then whatever's left is gonna take it into lower new mills. Then from there it's gonna take food, drop something off in new mills, and then ship it into the brick factory station. So that way we can ship bricks into this line as well as food, and also on this side food and bricks. So I'm really keen to see that working. The airport, is this the one? Yeah, that's the one. I've only placed another airport in I think it's Winterfell. Yeah, it is Winterfell. I've just placed it there just so we don't have to worry about buses. This is connecting straight with the train station, and we should pick up passengers quite fast. The game's been rolling for about 4 years, just so I have money to buy all the trains and the planes and whatever we need. I've replaced all the loan, and we still have 23 million in the bank, so 23 plus 30, that's about roughly 50 million should be okay to start with. Last year, this one, I've no build anything just to see how we're doing on profit. and we ended up on 20 million. So running cost 25, income, what is it, 46. So that was 20 million on the head. Right, should we actually go and put some trains on the lines? I think so. Right, let's see. What do we want? This is... yeah. Right. We probably go with the same. We got a couple of locomotives. We got the Flying Scotsman, this one, Lord Lanson, and the electric one, and this one as well. So I think for now we're gonna stick with this one because it's quite powerful, and for what we need it's just the perfect locomotive. So I'll buy one, and then we'll go to Nafi's Universal State Cars, because otherwise we won't be able to ship everything that we want. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'll go with 14, and I think we're gonna need 2 of them and set them onto New Mills Food and Brick transfer line. There's one thing I forgot to do, is to place some signals, but we got the new signals as well. Place one in there, one in there, and then one in there, one in there, one in there, one in there. I think there's one already in there, so right, we need to get some money. One in there and one in there, and then going back, I don't think we need a lot of them. I should actually bring up the signal signs. Right, that should be that. I'm actually quite impatient to see how this works. Why? Okay. Yeah, that's because I placed the signals and this doesn't have a crossover here. I'll fix that in a minute. You can go that way. Right, that's one problem sorted. Trying to think what's still to be done. And here we're not gonna stop in there. We're going straight over here. The reason that I left this bit of road in there, I think this is gonna be like a main industrial sort of area where I can place my truck stop, and from here it's going into the tunnel, so it avoids all the traffic in the town, because trust me, it will get busy. So it avoids all that and it goes straight into here, because this is where the industrial area is. So we're gonna need to get some truck stops, stations, if we want to get some bricks on the go. We'll go for that because I forgot to upload mods, but I'm quite happy with that. So if I'll do that, place 2 just for just so it looks good. And then I want a depot. Depot, please. Or just make up your mind. Right, that should do. That's why I like to do stuff offline, like building this. I'm very bad when it comes to picking up what's right. So Yeah. 4. Okay, we'll take 4 for now. I think we're gonna need 2 separate routes. One that goes into the industrial area, and one that goes into the commercial area. We have this bus stop in here, covers quite a lot, so I think we'll just settle for that for now. Whenever this expands, I'll place some more. Alright, so I want a route that goes from here and to here, and I want a dark red, and you can go in there, and I'm gonna rename it. It's gonna be Flemington food and bricks and food, bricks and food, I think. That should do it. Quite happy with that. So now all we need to do is wait and see what's happening. Meanwhile, I'm gonna buy an aircraft. Minecraft. I'm gonna buy an aircraft. I think I'm gonna go with the second one. Obviously, it's the newer model. So, how many do we want? At least 4, because it's quite a long route. And this is gonna be Flemington to Winterfell. Just simple like that. Okay, where's the planes? Oh, I haven't set them on the line there. Okay. We also need some buses going from Flemington into the airport. So I don't think I have a depot here. I've probably deleted. Yeah, I have one in there, so I can just use that one. We got this one, a British bus. In my opinion, the sound is not the best one, but I like the look of them, so I'm gonna go with them. I'll buy 4 for now and set them into Flemington Airport transfer route. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm not quite sure if that's the sound of the trucks, but it doesn't really sound as it should. Anyway, we're not gonna listen to them too much. We're probably gonna follow them to see them, because they're nice. They really are nice. Right, okay, we'll come back to them once we've done our job. And here we've got the Principe Airport transfer route. Do we have a depot? No. I probably deleted everything and well, in between episodes. Alright, I'll say one. That's a good place to build a house. I'll set it here for now. And do the same. I was gonna go with trams, but in between towns to have a tram track and tram electrification, I'm not a big fan of that, so I'll stick with the buses for now. that should be that. We should see some action. Maybe by the end of the year we'll get some passengers here. This has been changed a bit as well. This junction here, I made it a bit smoother. Same in here. So yeah, we can now add, I think we need to upgrade the capacity on the trains, because 32 is not enough. It's if you're looking here, it's quite a lot of passengers, and the moment we set up the Flemington westbound circular, it's gonna free up just a bit the Flemington eastbound circular, because a lot of the passengers are going into Havana, so they're taking the long route, going all the way around, and by the time they get here, the train is full. So if I'll just go and we want the westbound, I'll place a depot just in here. I'll come with a better idea for a depot soon. Right, we don't want containers for now. I think I'm gonna stick with the steam for another 20 years or so. It's way too early to get rid of steam, and then I'll move on to whatever's electricity or diesels. So let's have a look and see what's our best option. We have this one. No, that only does 60 kilometers an hour. We have the Flying Scotsman. If we do have wagons to go with, I'll go with that one, because it's a nice train. We have them, they do 160. And I think the earlier models are doing 120, so yes, they are. Right. This is not going to be cheap. $4 million. So yeah, not too bad. I'll get one of them. And then we want the same color. I'll go first class. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. I said 4. I'll get the loan, all of it, and then 4, and that gives us 88. Plenty more than the old trains. So how much is one? $10 million. So we can afford 2 more. I'll go for 2 more and we'll see from there. Set line, Flemington. I haven't placed any signals. Reason being, they'll space out. So when... No, I'm lying. I did place... It's okay, it's fine, it's fine. I forgot I placed them. But usually they do space out from station to station. Let's have a look at this. We have a lot of vehicles and a lot of trains to replace. So we'll do that on another occasion. Yep, that's looking really nice. Marvelous. there's a lot of trees in between the lines. When they're building the houses in here, they like to just throw seed or plant trees. So that should improve our situation. I like this bridge, and I like how it curves. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I think it looks good. Right. Hold on. I forgot to. Oh no. I placed the train in here. I forgot to place train that goes from the farm to the food processing plant. Yeah, that's not good. Right. Pause. You can go on Flemington cow and food, and that should give us one train on this line, one on the other one, until we get some more cash to buy another train. Yeah, so that should pick up soon enough, so we can see some food getting processed and shipped down the line, and also bricks. I'm wondering if this, yeah, this already received 60% of the coverage on the bricks, so that's a good sign. This will fill up soon, and whatever's excess, it will just get shipped down into the station, and it is working as I was expecting, which is a good thing. Also, the passengers picked up in here. I've seen the finances as looking good. It's nearly at 1 million, so it's doing well. I must say I'm really pleased how this turned up. I don't know about yous, but I really like it. I might have to modify it whenever we get the bigger airports. I think the bigger airports, I don't think I'll fit two in them in here. I would like to, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. Also, I like this Flemington to expand as much as possible this way. Same with Principe, as much as possible that way. So kind of get like a big town and join together. Alright, there comes. Let's have a look. You see the whenever we see the planes in there, it's going to be awesome. I'm telling you, the more and more I do on this map, the more it drags me in to build some more. It's amazing. So as I said, we do have a lot of vehicles and trains to replace. While we're there, since I've replaced the ships, they are making more profit. So this was in red. Let's see if yeah, it was in red. Now it's way up there. This one, as you can see, since I replaced them, they went boom. So I think the most profitable line that we have at the moment is the last one with bricks, stone and bricks. We do this. Yep, it was 8 million at some point. Well, 7.5, and then followed by the Citadel westbound, and think the one that's losing money now is obviously because it's a new line. It's Food and Brick and the Circular and Flemington Circular eastbound. That's because obviously if you only have one line, it's not making money, as I said before. We need to upgrade this train. Jesus, it's 80 years old. Does it still make money? Well, just we'll get to that as well. Just want to see the chain start it. This already picked up passengers to go westbound. Let's see how many drops down in here. Probably be all. No, half of them. That's why we need to upgrade the capacity on them. Right, so we have a passenger being transferred in there. Where are the planes? I want to get on a plane. Have they arrived? Oh yes. Alright. So they're coming their way. They already took off? Yep. Nothing there. Nothing there. So cool. Look nice. Alright, let's see if where are we? Any of them are picking passengers up. I should just space them out a bit. Right, you can wait. Keep this open because knowing me, I'm gonna forget to set them free. Oh wow, that is a lot of oil waiting there. I think we can. It will be the best if I add an extra 2 ships on this line. Because I've doubled the truck in here. I don't know if I showed you this before. So from what I know, if you have a route and all the trucks are getting piled up in here, that doesn't count. So it won't take in considerations that the trucks that are waiting to get in the station. So if you have, let's see how many we have in here. Let's say, I'll say it's about 12-ish. So you have 12 and it's working fine. If you add another 10, that won't make the line any faster or shipping any more goods. It'll still be the same. So for that reason, I made up a second road and double the stations. So that's how I ended up with so much oil in here. And that, well, I was just about to say this, yeah, the production on this is ramped up as well, so it's always a good sign. I want to see action in here. Nothing yet. We have food, and we can ship grain as well now, just because we have the universal stake cars. Right, okay. It's, I think all the bricks are going into new mills at the moment. So new mills. Right, there we go. We have 27 goes going to lower new mills. So that's gonna get shipped into the second train and then goes all the way to Flemington. Hooray! And then this should pick up as well, and all in one, more profit. Yeah, I must say, I think it is a good line. I like it how it looks, and when all this is going to be completed, all the trains running up and down, you know, it's gonna look fantastic. I'm not gonna build anything in this episode, just because I wanted to show you how this build will work eventually. So we have grain on board and livestock. I mean, lines like this will work for now, but in future, when you get all the cargo, like 6 of them, it'll probably be a bottleneck because you need too many trains. But we'll worry about that when we get to that point. Will we see? No, we won't. I was gonna say, are we gonna see trains coming out? But just the one on the freight line. We won't see any passengers, passenger trains. I like it. I like it a lot. You can actually see on the other end. Fantastic. Let's go and have a look. Where's the... Going on under the mighty bridge. I can't wait to do some more. To see what I end up with. This is the thing, you start building and ideas are just popping into your head all the time. I should do this and I should do that, and before you know it, you end up with something like this. Where's that train? It's there. Just gonna wait to here. We're gonna get faster trains as well soon, so it'll be even better. Really nice. Right. Passengers, how we doing? Nothing yet. Nothing. I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes just to see if we pick up some passengers. Are you have one on board. Fingers crossed. Oh, fingers crossed they're gonna go in there. Let's see. They're probably gonna go into the bus station, but come on, take a left. No? Come on. You don't want to pay the money for a plane ticket. Another thing, I've been playing this game for about since it's been released. I never actually noticed that this display here turns around, so it spins. When I placed it, I had a look and I was like, what is that moving? And it is moving. I never actually noticed before. That tells you you don't pay attention. Oh, yeah, okay. See, that's the thing that I was talking about. I forgot to set the plane. You can go, I think. There's still no passengers in here. Just want to see a passenger going on a plane. Right, we'll wait until they're passing this junction here to see. So we have 4 and 5. None of them. Come on. Look, the planes are there. Ah, well. We'll see one in the next episode, I think. I hope. We don't have anything on board. This has dropped 45. So that's gonna go down into Flemington. And then from there, getting shipped around. Right, okay, that's been all from me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I did, and I am looking forward to build more of this. Any suggestions or things you want to know, drop a comment, and I'll try and reply as fast as I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.